Hello, Psychic Tears. Let's check in with Psychic Mouse at the Trump White House. Okay, I want to know a little bit more about Coney Barrett. Thank you, angels. Psychic Mouse. That's in the White House. Show us what you've seen. Psychic Mouse. That's in the White House. Tell us what you've heard. Psychic Mouse. That's in the White House. Show us what you've seen. Psychic Mouse. That's in the White House. Tell us what you heard. Oh, Psychic Mouse. Hey, Mixie. Hey, Psychic Mouse. How are you? I've been so tired, Mixie. The energy's been crazy this week. I don't know how you feeling. I've been feeling the same way, Psychic Mouse. I've been a little bit under the weather with my energy. I can't seem to get it up. Same here, Mixie. Same here. Mixie, I'm listening. I came across some information that I thought might be important. Okay, it's regarding Coney Barrett. Okay, well, you know how people have been pressing her on many different views on different laws, voting rights, of course, the Affordable Care Act, um, um, gay marriage, that sort of thing. Yes. Well, remember they were asking her about climate change and that sort of thing. I think Kamala Harris brought it up. Yes, she did. And I think Amy Klobuchar brought it up too, Psychic Mouse. Yeah, I think she did too. Now, remember when Senator Whitehouse brought up dark money? Yes. Well, do you remember him saying how dark money comes from big corporations, like big corporations who might be polluters? Yes, I do remember that. Well, I'm going somewhere with this now, Mixie, so stay with me, stay with me. Do you remember in the beginning how she was talking about her family? I'm talking about Coney Barrett now. And how her daddy used to tell her, anything you can do, anything boys can do, you can do better. So clearly she looked up to her dad, and her dad was an attorney. Yes, I remember her saying that. Well, I think I figured out her daddy, why she can't speak on climate change and also about that dark money. Okay, so let's talk about that. Well, Michael Coney um, was a lawyer in New Orleans that worked for Shell. Oh, now I didn't know that. Yes, ma'am. Let me go ahead and look him up, Psychic Mouse, and see what I find. Michael Lee Coney was counsel at Carver, Darden, Koretsky, Tessier, Fenn, Blossman, and Arrow, LLC in New Orleans. Yeah, I saw that too. His areas of practice are offshore oil and gas law, administrative hearings and appeals, offshore unitization, offshore royalty appeals, oil and gas arbitration, oil and gas contracts, oil and gas conservation, oil and gas exploration, oil and gas leasing, oil and gas regulation, oil and gas transportation, public land law, energy and utilities. Now you see where I'm going with this? Now, Mixie, Senator Whitehouse clearly is not a dumb man. Even though he may be long-winded, there was a point to what he was saying, especially when he brought up polluters and how polluters are flooding the donors fund with money to protect their business interests. This woman, Amy Coney Barrett, who looks up to her father and clearly is influenced or was influenced by her father. I'm sure she wouldn't be able to answer that either. Clearly her father has had an influence on her. Clearly her father has connections with the polluters, and who may possibly, I'm not saying they definitely are, but we're going to ask the cause, right, Mixie? Yes, we are. Who may be putting dark money into the donors fund. Now, we all know Louisiana is conservative. We all know Amy Barrett is conservative. And being that her daddy is a deacon, more than likely he's as conservative, if not more, than she is, as conservative as she is. All right, I see what you're saying. Now, Mixie, I firmly believe that her father had something to do with helping her to be pushed onto the Supreme Court. Now, I don't know what this means, but I read in his profile, his law profile, that in 1972 in Louisiana, he was admitted to the U.S. Supreme Court, and I believe that's the Louisiana Supreme Court, U.S. Tax Court, and the U.S. Court of Federal Claims. Now, I also remember her yesterday saying that she had no idea that U.S. Supreme Court justices did not abide by the same ethics codes as other judges. I think she's lying, Mixie. I think she's lying. She knows that. Of course she knows that. But let's go ahead and get started. I just wanted to put that out there about who her daddy is, and more than likely the companies and the people that he knows have a vested interest in putting someone conservative on the court, especially someone who rules in favor of corporations, especially someone whose father is well connected with the polluters who may be investing dark money into the donors fund, and doesn't believe in may not believe in the Green New Deal or some other deal that may be dealing with making the earth healthier and cleaner, helping with the environment. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Angels, can you show us? Can you show us Amy Coney Barrett's father? Show us Amy Coney Barrett's father's hand in helping her to get nominated to the Supreme Court. We got the Page of Cups. We got the Page of Cups. Well, Mixie, I would say that you see that this page is by the water. Now, her father, being that he worked for Shell Oil, and they did a lot of gas and oil exploration, all the rigs are offshore, off the Gulf of Mexico. I'm going to tell you, Mixie, I take this as a message. A page is bringing us a message about that offshore drilling. That situation is crossed by the Queen of Swords. This is Amy Coney Barrett. Someone like a lawyer who can reason, who can think it through, who can figure out some way to actually use the law and manipulate the law in favor of big corporations. And that's crossing the reed, that's crossing the situation. She may not have had conversations with Donald Trump, but she sure as hell had conversations with her daddy and her daddy people and people with money who are buying the Supreme Court. I guarantee it, Mixie. That's a good point, Psychic Mouse. At the base of the reed, we have struggle. Now, this is her daddy. Possibly this man has struggled with the fact that the company that he worked for and his ethics, his morals interfered with what these companies stood for. I don't know. It could be. That could be it, Mixie. In the past position, we have the Three of Pentacles. Her father may not see what that's about, because I'm sure the man has money, considering that he was a lawyer and he worked for Shell. So you know he has money. You know he has money. He still has money. I know he's a deacon and everything, Mixie, but let's see what the book has to say. Let's read a little more about the Three of Pentacles. Interesting. Now, Mixie, I'm reading what you reading. Yes. It says delay of recognition or recompense, preoccupation with gain at the cost of craft, and mediocrity. I think that the preoccupation with gain at the cost of craft is what we're looking at here. Yes, her daddy had a hand in helping her to get nominated to the Supreme Court. We have the King of Cups in reverse. The King of Cups in reverse. Now, I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling with this. This is someone who does not, you see that stoic look that Amy Coney Barrett has when she's looking out onto everybody thinking that they're beneath her? Her daddy the same way. Her daddy the same way. In reverse, the King of Cups is talking about a powerful, two-faced man, a violent man, a man who has to be a deacon and go to church. That's his penance for all the evil that he do. You see what I'm saying, Mixie? Really, Psychic Mouse? You don't know that. Listen, I'm just reading the cards and giving my opinion, my interpretation, Mixie. In the future position, we have the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. This would be the court, Mixie. This would be the court. This is the imbalance. See, one key is heavier than the other, and trying to make things balance with imbalance. Trying to make things work with an imbalance. Ain't gonna work, Mixie. That's not gonna work. I agree with you, Psychic Mouse. Ooh, look like it's all falling apart now, Mixie. Now, this may not have anything to do with Amy Coney Barrett being nominated to the court, but it looks like things are falling apart for the polluters, for the dark money, for those companies. And her daddy knows who those people are. Things are falling apart, Mixie. We got the Seven of Wands in reverse, feeling like they don't want to fight or they don't have to fight. Just let the tower fall. Just let the tower fall. Six of Cups in reverse. We got the Six of Cups in reverse. You know, in the upright position, this has to do with fond memories, like having memories of the past. In the hopes and fears position in reverse, this is the future. Plans which may soon come true or fail. Or fail. Still hanging in the balance. But there's going to be a new beginning. When his daughter is confirmed to the Supreme Court, there's going to be a new beginning for the conservatives, for the dark money, for conservatives, for the dark money. Let's see. Safety, security. A confident woman, safe and secure, who is building a future for herself and her family. This is about Amy Coney Barrett. Now, I wonder. Let me see. Thank you, angels. Angels. Did Michael Coney owe something to these people who are donating dark money, and his way out of it, his way out of his connections with these people is by not literally sacrificing, but sacrificing Amy Coney Barrett to the Supreme Court to make sure that these people will get what they need. Will get what they need. Thank you, angels. Thank you, angels. That would be a yes, and that's Amy Coney Barrett. That would be a yes. And that's Amy Coney Barrett. Thank you, angels. Were there threats made to Michael Coney by organizations and people donating to the Donors Fund? Did they make a threat on his life? Did they make a threat on his life if Amy Coney Barrett didn't do what they asked? Ooh, and that's why we're getting the death card. That's why we're getting, I would say no, but the fact that we're getting the death card, and I asked about death, that is why the death card keeps coming up. There is more to this story. There is more to her nomination than we know. There is more to her nomination than we know. Now, Meg, see, that's a scary thought. That's a scary thought, Meg, see, and I never even thought about that. Now we know why you kept getting the death card. Show us Amy Coney Barrett. Show us Amy Coney Barrett. We've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Psychic Mouse. Yeah, I see. In the upright position, this is a woman all alone with her money, walking through her garden, don't know what to do with her life. See what I'm saying, Mixie? But in reverse, it's loss of security and danger. Loss of security and danger. Crossed by the five of swords. The Five of Swords in reverse. This is a struggle, Meg, see? This is a struggle. It's not as potent as in the upright position, but this is an empty victory. Unfairness and slyness dealing with others. A loss decreed by the gods. That's crossing the situation. We got bad news at the base of the reed, Mexie. In the past position, we got the King of Pentacles, except the King of Pentacles is coming in reverse. It's coming in reverse. Is the King of Pentacles her daddy? Good question. Good question, Psychic Mouse. Is it her daddy? I'm asking you, Mexie. Let's see. This man has a tendency towards stupidity and stubbornness, perverse use of talents, a dangerous man when angry. This is her dad. This is her dad, Psychic Mouse, because remember when we asked, we did the spread on her dad before, and the card that came out to represent him was it the King of Swords in reverse? I can't remember, but it also said that that this was a man who was a dangerous man, a two-faced man, a violent man. This is her dad. This situation has to do with her dad. We got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. Suspense of gain, opposition, reversal of fortunes. Reversal of fortunes. Secrets, the moon. What I think is going to happen, Psychic Mouse, is that they're going to do an investigation into Amy Coney Barrett's money, and they're going to find out that she took money. She took money, or her dad took money in payment for her being put on as being nominated to the Supreme Court and being put on the Supreme Court. She may not have gotten the money, but the money may have been redirected to her dad. We've got the Star of Hope in reverse. We got the Star of Hope in reverse representing this situation. And the Star of Hope also has to do with illness and sickness. Let me see. Laziness and indifference in the reverse position. Unrealized hopes, arrogance, pride, delays, loss of hope or faith. I could definitely see how arrogance and pride could be in this position, because she's definitely arrogant and very arrogant. Okay. We got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. We got it in the upright position the last time. Too much to handle, instability, lack of control, forced gaiety. We got the Eight of Cups in reverse. Usually it comes in the upright position, but here it's coming in reverse. This is her returning back. I guess this is, I don't know what this is, to be honest with you. Let's see. An abandonment of the responsibilities of life, a search for pleasure, hedonism, joy, new love, feasting. So I guess in some way it's like a celebration. But here we go again. We got the King of Cups in reverse. That's what it was. This represented her dad. The final outcome is her dad. The powerful, two-faced man who can be violent. Okay? All right, let's see. Will the Democrats find out that Amy Coney Barrett's family took money from private donors? What I'm seeing is that the dark money was funneled to her dad through his church. The church got a big donation. That's how they're going to hide it. That's what I'm seeing, Psychic Mouse. I'll just let you take this over, Maxie. Go ahead and take it over. Okay. We got the Hermit in reverse. The Hermit in reverse. Crossed by the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I think this is the mom, the wife, the happy family at the base of the reed. They present this this image, not just Amy Coney Barrett's her family, but also her parents. They present this image that they are the perfect family, that they're all about love and morals when there's other dark stuff going on underneath. I agree with that. Mixie. Here, this is like, I think it was the Eight of Cups that we got. This person is returning back to something, regressing. This is the money being offered. Once the confirmation happens, this is the Empress. This is the new beginning. Once it's all official, the money gets, more money is going to be funneled through her dad's church. That's what I'm picking up. That's what I'm feeling. This is going to be a long one. This is going to be a long video. This is false hope, clouded joy, fulfillment delayed, unfaithfulness. Also, this is that disconnect from emotions. It's all about the mind. It's all about reason. Being disconnected from your emotions helps you to be, helps them, not us. Maybe for some of us, helps us to, or helps some people to, if they keep their emotions out of it, then they can be more objective. That's what I'm thinking it is. Again, we got the nostalgia card, the Six of Cups in reverse in the feelings position. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, we know this. This is a win-win for the conservatives overall. This is a win-win for the Coneys, the Coney family, and this is strength. This they feel like they're getting stronger. They feel like this is a win for them. Okay. Thank you, Psychic Mouse, for allowing me to do this read. Oh, you're welcome. The next one is mine though, Mixie. You kind of took over. I hope you don't mind. No, I don't mind, my friend. I don't mind. I'm gonna try to be on this weekend, you guys. I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather. This is energy wise. This is just energy wise. I hope you guys take care. Bye bye. Bye, y'all. Bye, Psychic.